friends! So today's video is just going to be a bit of a rant, I guess. I have made a video about this in the past and it was more about like using skin smoothing filters, and it's inherently problematic because when you're trying to sell skincare, you should probably just like be showing people how it works and how the product looks on your skin, you know? But I noticed something the other day, and I'm sure everybody is aware of the app Facetune. Everything that it does for social media. I am in the What's Up in Makeup group on Facebook, the makeup kind of group that Jen Loves Reviews has started. And somebody posted a link to this article the other day. It was more of like a listicle of photos. It was a bunch of different photos of brides and their bridal makeup, and there was like a pretty big debate that happened in the comments. A lot of people were like, this is way too much makeup for a bridal look, like they don't even look like themselves, blah blah blah, I would never wear this much makeup. And then there were a handful of people like me who were like, wow, like the fucking Facetune and the filters on this is obvious and blatant and astounding. And after reading some of the comments from people, I was like, honestly, I don't give a fuck what kind of makeup you wear on your wedding day. I've photographed like over a dozen weddings at this point, and I've had all kinds of different makeup on brides. I've had people who did smoky eyes, people who did like no makeup at all, people who did pinup type looks, people who did really like natural like winged eyeliner, just like a nice kind of nude pinkish lip. And I've seen all kinds of different bridal makeup, and obviously, whatever makes you feel the most beautiful and whatever makes you feel the most comfortable, fucking put it on your face the day you're getting married. I don't care. Like, I'm the photographer. I'm there to make sure that we capture everything that you want and that you look the best in them. To be honest, I have, like, over the years, I do, like, minimal retouching when it comes to photos. Like, if somebody's makeup is kind of smudgy or if it's faded in certain spots, I'll maybe, like, even it out just a little bit so it's not distracting. I do minimal retouching to my photos. I've had some people ask me before to retouch them more, like I did a couple's engagement shoot, and one of them was insecure about his acne and one was insecure about his wrinkles. And so after I gave them all of the photos from the engagement shoot, they were like, we love these, but can you just retouch them a little bit more? And I was caught off guard, but I didn't mind. I was like, sure, obviously, like, I want you to look the way you want to look. Like, that's the goal here. Like, I want you to look like you and how you want to look in your photos. And so I retouched them a little bit more. I did some on the wedding day, and that was great, and that was fine. It still looked like them, and it still looked like skin. If you guys want me to do, like, photography or photo editing tutorials, let me know. I'm thinking of trying to figure out how I might be able to, like, stream editing processes. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Let me know if any of you guys are on Mixer. I wouldn't want to join Twitch, but Mixer is one that I know for a fact is a better platform. What kind of got me all thinking about wedding photos and retouching and Facetune was that all of these photos that was shared on this particular article, I'll have images of them up here. There was so much Facetune done on these brides, and there were a handful of people in the comments on that post that didn't realize that there was that much Facetune. They were like, oh my god, this transformation is amazing. They're amazing. I'm like, yeah, they're gorgeous and beautiful, but like, that is not how human skin looks. Like, that's not how your face is going to look no matter what kind of makeup you use. That is filters, that is editing software, that is retouching, that is blurring and smoothing and flattening, and they're just taking away all this detail and all of this texture that makes somebody look like an actual human. And looking at them, it was obvious to me that the photos were taken by the makeup artist because it had a very like Instagram Facetune filter type look to them, which is a problem. I haven't really had much of an issue with Facetune. Like, I'll look at it on Instagram and I'll just like gawk, be like, wow, why would somebody do this to their face? But I never actually like tell somebody. I never comment being like, wow, don't do this to your face. Like, I don't ever do that because I don't feel the need to. Like, it's pointless to do that, pointless to comment something like that. But looking at something like wedding makeup and wedding vendors, people who are hired to do things for you as a service, using something like Facetune is very untruthful. It's very sly. It's not honest. And I think it's really unfair for people like photographers. I'm not just saying this like, oh, what was photographers? But if somebody is a photographer first and they use professional equipment, they've done it for years, they might do some minimal retouching and they might make you look like a person, but like the best version of yourself. They're not going to use the same type of filtering tools that people who are mainly taking photos of themselves, so like Instagram bloggers and makeup artists and people who like solely exist in social media for the most part, professional photographers are going to use different tools than that. And so if you have somebody doing bridal makeup on a person and then they post a picture with all of this skin smoothing filter that makes you look unreal and impossibly smooth, it's gonna make the photos that you get back from your photographer not look as good. On top of that, it's false advertising. It's false advertising. If you're doing makeup on yourself and you want to post pictures of your shit, do whatever you want. I don't care. But if you're trying to sell a service to somebody and you edit a photo of that as a way of advertising your own skills, that's lying. Like, that's straight up lying. That would be like, photography is kind of a gray area. That would be as if I was a photojournalist for a newspaper and I took a photo and there wasn't somebody in the exact right spot, so I moved them in the photo. That's a lie. So having somebody who does an artistic service, somebody who does something that is a specialized skill and they're editing what the final result is, that doesn't make them necessarily a really good makeup artist. That makes them a really good photo editor, good relative. I think it's really shitty, and I think that that's something that should be not made normal. Like, Facetune already is not the best thing to be normalized because it gives unrealistic expectations to like young people who are just getting into makeup. So people like a plethora, like I could list off so many fucking people on Instagram who Facetune the shit out of their face. Obviously, if it's gonna make them feel better, do it. I feel like people overall need to be more transparent about it so that young people or customers of a company are not looking at something and thinking that, oh, this is what my face is supposed to look like if I use this product, because that's not true. I don't know, like I've seen some videos lately about like Facetune and how it's problematic, which it is. I mean, it's not that big of a deal in the larger scheme of the world, but it really irked me the other day when I saw it in like a bridal makeup advertisement, like for like a bridal makeup artist to be using that to sell their own services, because I'm like, you're falsely advertising. Technically, you could probably, like, that's fraud. Like, if you're really gonna go in on it, that's fraud. And as a photographer, it really pisses me off seeing shit like that. And I'm like, that's a lie. Yeah. I don't know if there's like a conclusion or a particular like thing that people can do to stop it. I don't know. Maybe I really appreciate Instagram people and social media influencers that do show their real skin and do show like the texture in their face, and maybe like they're just really good at taking like good photos that are lit really well and lit properly, that you can still see their face but it still looks good and flattering. I don't know where this video is going. It's been very frustrating seeing all this shit on the internet, and I was like, no, bridal makeup should look like a bride. Like, I don't care how much eyeshadow you have on. I don't care if you like fucking beat your face. I don't care if they're like the contour is on fleek and you're like fucking just speckled. I don't care. If that's what makes you feel the most beautiful, do it. If you do a full beat every day, do a full beat on your wedding day if that's what you want. If you're natural makeup, if you don't wear any makeup and you don't want to wear any makeup on your wedding day, don't wear makeup on your wedding day. But to the makeup artists and the people posting on social media, show your skills, show what you can actually do, because you're gonna make brides feel uncomfortable and you're gonna make brides feel like their skin isn't pretty enough, that you're gonna make them feel like, oh, well, my face doesn't look like this girl. Like, why doesn't my face look like her? I don't know, because she has about 8 layers of Facetune on that makes them look like a fucking doll that's like not human, that doesn't have skin texture. Take a shot every time I said skin. That's creepy. That's creepy. But like I said, I don't really know what exactly I wanted to do with this video, but it was just something that was really irking me lately, and I was like, Facetune, stop, bridal makeup, no. Yeah, so I guess that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna try and start doing like smaller topic videos where I'm not just all like word vomit for 25 minutes, which ends up being like 45 minutes of unedited footage that I have to edit down. So mainly I just want to make editing easier for me. Today's song of the day, let me get my phone back here. I have a song of the day. There's so much music that's coming out right now, holy shit. Like seriously, I saw today that the National, Local Natives, and Foals all have new music coming out this spring, and I am living for it.
Oh my god.
Fucking Foals and the National, like 2 records from Foals this year? Excuse you, how dare you? So today's song of the day, if it'll go to my history here. Nope. When Am I Gonna Lose You by Local Natives. They put out a music video, I think yesterday. It has Kate Mara in it, which is dope. But they put out 2 singles in the last like 4 days, and I was like, how dare you? Yeah, When Am I Gonna Lose You by Local Natives is your song of the day. If you haven't seen my house tour, please go watch it. I uploaded it at a really weird time of the evening when I did, so I apologize for that. When's the best time for me to upload for y'all? Like, I want to know like when people like log on, they're like, oh, I want it this time, because if y'all are looking for a video in the afternoon, I'll post a video in the afternoon. If y'all are looking for a video in the morning with good mythical more at the same time, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much to my patrons. I have reached over $100. Thank you so much. Holy shit. I don't know where this video went. It was kind of random, and it was kind of like specific. Basically, the conclusion is wear whatever the fuck you want to wear on your wedding day, but makeup artists, stop making people look inhuman in your photos. Please, please. Ugh. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!